We're back with Amanda Pare, the mama coach Lloydminster. Amanda is also a registered nurse and a lactation consultant. Amanda, we were talking before in regards to pregnant, expecting women and also women who are breastfeeding, but we're going to switch gears a little bit now, talking about children who are home. Of course, the schools are out. A lot of people have little ones at home, and in some cases multiple little ones. And not only is it what you do with their time, how to keep them healthy, but how do you talk to them about COVID-19 and what's happening in the world as well. So a lot of stuff to cover. Let's maybe talk first, Amanda, about what you would advise parents to tell kids and explain to them how about what's going on now.
So, like, what I've done with my own kids is just providing lots of reassurance. I mean, their routine has drastically changed overnight, right? Like, they were going to school, they were going to daycare. Now they're at home full time, and that looks different, right? So they're not learning. They're, sometimes routine has gone out the window. So for the most part, I think we need to try and maintain some sort of daily routine to keep our kids occupied for sure. Another thing is I've used it as a teaching opportunity, about hand washing. So teaching them about the importance of washing their hands with warm soapy water for that 20 seconds, we're making fun songs out of it. Another thing we're doing is playing Catch That Germ. So we have some Lysol wipes, and if someone's coughing or sneezing or whatever, we watch them go wash their hands. And if they're touching light switch, they're touching the wall, we chase them with a Lysol wipe and we wipe all those surfaces down. So we're making it kind of fun. Another important thing to do is to remind them that the doctors and the researchers are working really hard to find out more about this virus and how to keep the people safe in the world. Another thing to do is kind of to watch your kids for signs of anxiety. So are they cranky? Are they not sleeping well? Are they seeming more distracted with everything? Those are kind of signs that maybe, you might want to reach out to a healthcare provider or someone who provides mental health support. I know with my own daughter, I kind of have talked about the coronavirus. They have seen us watching the news. They've heard me and my husband talking about it, so they know, like, that's all we're talking about, right? So limiting the media, watching what sources they're watching. I know there's lots out on YouTube right now, so I'm trying to limit my kids from watching that as well, because there's so much information, but definitely try to nip those rumors and misinformation, so that they're getting the appropriate information, and just let them know, reassure them that, you're gonna try and keep them safe, and you're cleaning the house, and they can help you with that. Do things to kind of keep them busy. Like today we set up a bunch of cups and we're throwing socks. That's our bowling game, right? So finding kind of fun, new, unique things to do. I don't know how many times a day I can rebuild a fort, but we're doing that as well. And then another thing is finding credible resources for this information, the WHO, the CDC, Alberta Health Services, as well as SAS Health Authority, just staying up to date on the information as things are changing, quickly. Another thing is, my daughter, they went to bed the other night, and I just wanted to see how they were feeling about it, checking in on their mental health. And she had said, Mommy, if I get sick, she said, I don't want to be alone in a room, and that's something I had talked about with them, what it might look like if we had to self-isolate. We'd have a bedroom and a bathroom for you to use, right? So then I really kind of had to take a step back and just reassure her that everything was going to be okay and we wouldn't completely isolate her.
And how do you deal with kids now, especially because I know they still want to see their friends, and we talk about social distancing. So what is your advice in regards to that, Amanda?
Yeah, so no play dates. Social distancing doesn't mean that you can drop your kids off at someone else's house. Use this time to spend with your kids. It's very, very important. But, make those phone dates, those play dates for your kids. They can keep in touch, email, those sorts of things. Right now, my kids are watching their friends for Red Deer. They have a YouTube channel. Every morning they're checking in to see what new things they're doing, you know? So it's kind of, it's neat that we have technology to help us with.
That, I guess that is the bonus about technology at this time, Amanda. And speaking of technology, we talked about it a little bit before, but just in regards to some of the courses that you offer, you're now doing some stuff online and virtually to help new moms. So can you just tell me a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So I'm providing virtual visits from home, so they don't even have to leave their house to see me. So we just check in. I can do sleep plans from home, virtual prenatal classes, whether private or group, as well as possibly a CPR virtual class.
Okay, and they can just reach out to you on your Facebook page through social media or Instagram at the Mama Coach Lloydminster. Is that the best way to do it?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, Amanda, we thank you so much. These are really trying times, and it's nice to have advice because people are, you know, in some cases don't even really quite know where to go. So we so appreciate you taking your time today to talk to us and help educate us on some of the things that we should be doing with our kids and for expectant moms. So thank you so much, Amanda.
Thanks for having me.